Today we are going to look at the documents that are necessary to run an effective meeting. The three documents needed for a meeting are the notice, the agenda, and the minutes. The notice informs those invited of the time and the location of the meeting. So here we have a typical notice, and you can see the title, notice, at the side. We have the date it was sent, the name of the group meeting, in this case FO Class Committee, all capitals. The main body of the notice then contains the date, the time, and the location of the meeting. Again, all in capital letters, and finally it is signed by the secretary of the meeting. The next document is the agenda, and the agenda is a list of what will be discussed at the meeting. So if we look at the agenda here, we see that we have the title, agenda, at the top, the name of the group meeting, the date and the location, all in capital letters. And just below this, we then have a list of the items that we hope to discuss at the meeting. We also, in order to make the meeting run more efficiently, have allocated a time beside each item, which is the time that we hope to give to discussing that item on the agenda. And just to draw your attention as well to the fact that all the items on the agenda take capital letters because, of course, they are titles. The final document associated with meetings are the minutes. The minutes are a record of what was decided and discussed at the meeting. So some format tips for minutes include always writing them in the past tense, using reported speech, Jim said that it would not work, and giving each item a heading. Usually the headings would be the same headings as those on the agenda. So here we have a typical set of meeting minutes. You can see at the top they're the AY Class Committee meeting minutes. We also have the date and the location. Under each heading we have a brief description of what was said or decided. So apologies for absence, Jane sent her apologies. Minutes of the previous meeting. The minutes of the previous meeting were read by Cian. Under library facilities, the class rep reminded the students that the library was available until 5 p.m. every evening. So this is just a continuation of the minutes. Timetable, Sarah asked if this was the final version of the timetable. Mary answered that the final version was due next week. Any other business, as there was no other business, the meeting was declared closed. And just noticing again that this is all past tense and it's all reported speech. So finally, just to make sure that all documents are accurate, you need capital letters for the name of the group, FO Class Committee, for the location, and for all headings in the agenda and in the minutes, such as any other business. And of course, it goes without saying, days of the week and months also take capital letters.